Have you ever looked in the mirror one morning and thought, wait a minute, when did I become the wise one? If you're over 60, living on your own, and wondering how to make the most of this chapter, welcome. You're not alone. And no, you don't need to join a skydiving club to start living well. But there are a few things you might consider letting go of. Things that weigh you down more than lift you up. And trust me, letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means making space for more of what actually matters. Let's talk about 9 things that just might be getting in your way. We'll walk through them together with stories from real people and a little gentle wisdom along the way. And yes, you're allowed to laugh. This isn't a lecture, it's just one friend talking to another. Let's start with something big. Saving out of fear. Now, before you throw your bank statements at the screen, hear me out. Saving is good, responsible, wise. But if you're still skipping joy just to hoard dollars you might never spend, we've got a problem. Eleanor, 72, told me she and her late husband planned to travel the world in retirement. They saved every penny. Then he passed unexpectedly. She never took the trips. She said, "We saved like life would wait." But it didn't. So if your fridge is full, your home is warm, and the basics are covered, take the trip. Buy the good chair. Your future self will thank you for actually living. Next up, spending on things that bring no joy. If your closet has clothes with tags from 2003, this one's for you. Harold, 68, used to buy tools every weekend. Did he use them? No. But the garage looked impressive. One day his granddaughter asked, "Grandpa, can you fix my bike?" He couldn't. Not because he didn't care, but because he didn't need another wrench. He needed moments like that. Let your spending match your values. A dinner with family might mean more than a shiny new blender. Time for the tough one, trading time for money. Look, if you love your work and it gives you purpose, great. Keep going. But if you're clocking in because you don't know what else to do, maybe it's time to rethink things. Linda, 70, kept working part-time after retirement. Not because she had to, but because she felt lost without a schedule. Her turning point? Her 6-year-old neighbor asked, "Do you ever play?" That question hit hard. Now she reads at the local library twice a week. Same time commitment, double the joy. Now let's tackle the waiting game. You know the one. I'll visit them next year. I'll take that class when things calm down. Here's a truth bomb. Someday isn't a real day on the calendar. Raj, a 66-year-old widower, always wanted to learn photography. But he waited, for no good reason. One day, his daughter gave him a camera and said, "Enough waiting, Dad." His first photo, a squirrel on a fence. His second, a sunrise that made him cry. He calls it his new lens on life. Take the class. Write the letter. Don't wait for a perfect moment. Make one. Health. Yep, we're going there. But don't worry, I'm not about to tell you to eat kale smoothies or do headstands. I'm talking about small, doable things. Frank, 74, hadn't walked more than a block in years. His doctor told him to start slow. He began walking to his mailbox, then around the block. Now, he walks to the coffee shop and back every morning. Says it's the best part of his day. Your body doesn't need to be 25 again. It just needs to feel like it can carry you to what you love. This one's big. Stop worrying what other people think. Judith, 69, said she always wanted to dye her hair purple, but she thought people would laugh. Finally, she did it. You know what happened? Her niece called her a rock star, and the grocery clerk asked where she got it done. Judith said, "Turns out I wasn't too old. I was just too polite to myself." Be bold. Wear the shoes. Sing in the car. Do the thing you've wanted to do since forever. You've earned that freedom. Now the news. You want to stay informed, I get it. But 3 hours of doom and gloom every day? That's not information. That's stress with a subscription. George, 71, used to fall asleep with the news channel on. He said he started dreaming about economic collapse. His daughter unplugged the TV for a week. He replaced the noise with jazz and crosswords. His blood pressure went down. And he said, "For the first time in years, I slept like a retired man." Protect your peace. Not everything that screams for your attention deserves it. Let's talk money again. but from another angle. Ignoring your finances is like driving without looking at the fuel gauge. But obsessing over them? That's like never leaving the garage because you're afraid to spend gas. Susan, 67, checked her retirement account 5 times a day. She was afraid of outliving her savings. But when her best friend invited her on a trip, she said yes. It was a simple cabin, nothing fancy. But she said, "It felt like freedom I didn't know I paid for years ago." Get help if you need it. Make a plan. Then live the plan. And here's the hardest one. Stop living like you have forever. Because nobody does. But that's not meant to scare you. It's meant to inspire you. Darnell, 75, lights a candle every morning and writes down one thing he still wants to do. Some days it's big, travel to Italy. Some days it's small, make someone laugh. But he told me, when I stop wanting things, I stop feeling alive. So what are you ready to let go of? What habit, fear, or invisible rule is taking up too much space in your one wild and wonderful life? And hey, if something here made you smile or think or feel seen, go ahead and click like, leave a comment, share one thing you're ready to release, or one dream you're ready to chase. You never know who you might inspire. You're not done. You're just different. And that, my friend, is a beautiful place to begin. Thanks for being here. Really.